this world. She's not main eventing WrestleMania.
Yeah, she couldn't make it. She didn't make it.
You'll take the final 3? All right, we're sold out. So final 3 are now gone. And I'm just going to update the list. And we are now sold out on Heritage. And once I get us up on Periscope, we'll be ready to begin. So again, she was never on anything. She was terrible. She was the manager for Primo and Epico for a little while.
She was terrible?
Rosa Mendez? Yeah, she was bad.
And terrible?
Terrible.
Does she know that?
I think when they told her you're terrible, you're fired, she knew that she was bad.
Yeah, she's really bad. And she does. Does she do that?
No. So again, I'm just updating the board here.
She looks like the girl that hot Becky.
No, she looks nothing like that. Nia Jax is way bigger than her.
Yeah, way bigger.
Way bigger than her.
But less younger than this guy.
Something like that.
He's younger than this guy. Cause no, he's dead! And I hate this. He's a ghost now!
How do you hate Andre?
He's a ghost!
He's not a ghost.
Yes, he is.
He is a legend of the past.
But I hate ghosts.
So if you ever wondered what wrestling figures are in my kids' and mine personal collection.
And he's stretching out the leotard.
He's not stretching out the leotard. They made it big. All right, here we go. So Periscope is missing out on all the commotion. So
where did he get this crimped hair?
It's just the way his hair is.
He has barely any hair.
He has plenty of hair.
Just tiny bit for the figure, right?
Yeah.
Just barely any hair for the figure. And
he had a crew cut back then. It's much longer now.
What is this little animal?
That is a scorpion. As he would put you in the scorpion deathlock.
Wait, does he like scorpions?
I think he eats them in his breakfast cereal, yes.
He likes them?
Yes.
Ew! I do not like him. I need to hear this.
All right, box number 1. Here we go. Box loader is going to be a 50th anniversary card. Very good. And Tommy Sisk, Padres.
Can I please have you, Daddy?
No, it's too crowded in here today. Okay, no, stop. Too crowded today.
Why?
Because I got too much stuff going on here. Okay?
Yes.
I'd have to move a ton of stuff for you. And I don't see that happening. Okay?
I want to do breaks for you.
Maybe someday you can do your own break.
No!
You want to do a wrestling break?
Yes.
All right. So we'll work that out. So let's fill out the wrestling break that we have up right now. All right? There's still 15 spots available. It's a 4-box break. And Becky will be our guest star. All right, what are the boxes? They're sitting over here. 2018 Topps, 2018 Then Now Forever,
And my twinsies.
2018 Women's Division, and 2017 UFC Museum Collection.
What twinsies?
Okay.
Red hairs. Do you not actually have red hair? Right?
Becky Lynch, no, it's a dye job.
Yeah.
You are straight fire, my dear.
Wait. Does she actually have brown hair?
Yes, she actually has brown hair.
Yes, I knew it. And she actually does have red hair.
Yes,
Not blonde.
not blonde.
And also Charlotte.
Yeah, I think so. I think she has more of a brownish hair.
Did Lana dye her
I don't know. Probably.
hair? Because
I'm sure there's a few fake things on most of these girls.
brown eyebrows, you see.
Brown eyebrows is a dead giveaway. Yep.
Can I see a picture of Lana?
So we got Kevin Kiermaier for the Rays. It's going to be a short print.
A short break?
A short print.
Ew.
They made less of the card.
Daddy. Wants to go potty.
Well, it's very fortunate that we have one working right back there. All right, we got a couple of seconds here, I guess.
I want to be the pop-pop.
Oh, yeah?
It's for your potty.
Okay. All right, so Topps Heritage. First box. Had some nice short prints come out last night. I was happy to see some of the things that popped out. And what do we got here? Jonathan Scope for the Twinkies. It's a short print as well. All right, first stack. Let's let them rip. So Evan Longoria showing up on the Giants. Alex Gordon, Pablo Sandoval back in his Panda house in San Francisco. Corey Seager looking to come back from injury. And Nolan Arenado. Not only a home run leader, but one of this year's money leaders, signing a huge 8-year, $255 million extension to stay in Colorado with a team that looks to be primed and ready for the long-term playoff push. Bueller, Masahiro Tanaka, Nick Castellanos, and Billy Hamilton with the black border card. And these fall roughly about one in every 2 to 3 boxes. Mookie Betts. He's a few years away, but he'll be getting a major deal most likely. A lot of, I've said this for years, baseball is in the middle of a huge youth movement. A lot of these guys are coming in 25 and under, and they're coming in 22 and under. All right? So when their 7 years are up, they're still in their prime, and the contracts that some of these guys are going to get, if they can hit over 240, unlike Bryce Harper, are going to reach astronomical numbers. So we got Janis Joplin there, Orioles rookies. Orf. Jed Jerko. And we got Lorenzo Cain with the scratch-off card. Very cool stuff. So that's going to be for the Brewers.
Where's my wrestling ring?
We got to fill it up, sweetie. So Rockies, Shebler, Biddle, Yohan Moncada. Then and now, So you got Jim Perry and Blake Snell. And we'll put that there because that's a dual player card. So Twins would get that first. If a repeat comes up, Rays would go second. AJ Minter, Kyle Crick.
And the mini thing I showed you for bestseller.
Yeah. And Aaron Hicks. What's that?
Did I tell them?
Yes, you told them that. You have educated them well.
And I went for my bestseller grade.
And she'll be the one taking over the business in 30 years.
Yeah.
Oh, who the heck? I'm kidding. I'm never gonna retire.
And you have meant. Do you like him?
Huh?
Do you like him?
He's a cool wrestler. He's a cool guy.
Do you like him?
Oh yeah.
Are you guys besties?
I haven't seen him in years.
Years and years.
Years and years. He probably would barely remember who I am. So we got Gene Segura, another Phillies signee. Phillies made some moves this year.
Yeah.
Think they might need like maybe one more.
And it's get off their circles a lot of times.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know.
See that home?
Oh yeah.
A lot of times.
A lot of times.
That's how Gabby built it.
Yes.
But lucky little.
Gabby, when she was little, was much like you and broke a lot of figures. So we got Gary Sanchez for the Yankees.
I broke my figure on accident.
Yeah. All right, off my arm, sweetie. Thank you. So rough year last year, only batting 186.
Look at her hand.
Which is not like him at all. He also had a lot of injury issues. Still managed to hit 18 home runs in 89 games.
Look at her hand.
Yeah.
Can't move.
I glued it.
Look at her hand.
Yes.
Can't
And the thing they have in common, one was Gabby's and she broke her hand, and one is yours and you broke her hand.
Yeah. And
right.
True story. See that cut piece off?
Yeah.
And see the pain coming off her face?
Don't you have a bed to go to right now?
What's that?
Bedtime. It's late. You need to go to bed, sweetie. Go brush your teeth if Ellie needs to help you out. It's almost 10 o'clock. All right. We're going to have us a fun weekend.
Yeah, with Daddy.
Yeah, daddy-daughter time. Lorenzo Cain. Yes, I did. That's because I'm trying not to make a mess when Mommy gets home. So put the rest of those back in the ring. All right, and tomorrow's another day. Oh, we got an action shot here. And here comes the Judge. Aaron Judge, action short print. So action ones are one of the more common ones. But that's a nice one there for the Yankees. And it's all about that base, Still waiting on that first hit. Willie Adames, Ryan Yarborough, Victor Arano, Robbie Ray, Kyle Freeland. First women promoted to Army generals. How many Trout autos tonight? None yet. We got a Judge short print. Although I gotta say the Trout that we hit yesterday, not worth as much as an auto, but not as far off as you would think. So we got H to the Izzo, Anthony Rizzo, Chrome for the Cubs, 208 out of 999. And moving right along. Yuli Gurriel, Michael Conforto, Luis Urias for the Padres with Jacob Nix, Chris Davis, New Age Performer, Ryan Zimmerman, who after a really good 2017 kind of fell back into the injury status last year. Jeff McNeil, Josh Harrison, Harrison Bader, and Kyle Tucker for the Astros. Aaron Judge, Michael Kopech, and a lot of the key rookies all in a row here. And let me get that Judge in the top loader. As well as that Billy Hamilton for the Royals. For a $12 team, that's not a bad start. Nothing crazy yet. Yankees have the first really notable card with Aaron Judge. And we're still waiting on the first hit. The scratch-off mirrors some scratch-off cards from the past. It's like a little booklet in a game. They've recreated those in other sets from our past. Most notably, I like the ones in the 93, I think, Triple Play. That was a Donruss spinoff. Kenta Maeda, Dodgers. Short print. Head upstairs, sweetie, okay? I'm gonna check on. Oh, put your milk in the refrigerator if you're not gonna drink it. What? Huh? We'll plan something out for tomorrow. I'm not even answering that one. So when I get to one of the scratch offs, I'll open up the book again. I think they're pretty cool. All right, don't force it. Just put it on the counter or on the kitchen table by my coffee cup there. There is space? Okay. And we got Luis Severino. And I always take the short printed out ones first because they really just blend in with the rest of the base. So you take them out first, sleeve them up, then you won't miss them. All right. Oh, what are the odds of that? We're good with those, aren't we? Let's see. Trying to. Okay, the postage stamp relics are in here. Just trying to find the odds of something, but I don't see them written on here. Oh, we should still have some fun with this. We got a huge hit coming up because this is how we do things here. Big hit. But I'm not going to tell you what it is. Jacob deGrom, because I don't even know what it is. I'm not peeking. Got anything else in this box? Nah. All right. There are nickname variations. They're extremely short printed. So let's see who we got coming up here. I won't hold you in too much suspense. So we got Joe Torre. Jorge Alfaro. Max Scherzer. Anthony Rendon. His contract time is going to be coming out soon. Oh wait, is there no reason? Should they not be opening the freezer?
No, it's good. Those
okay. Oh, you got it. Okay.
Our Glacier.
Your Glacier. Homeschooling science projects. Gotta love them. All right, here it comes.
Where's the cord, Charlie? Please.
And
The blue cord?
it's right here.
Are you using it?
I am.
Well, what am I supposed to use?
Real one autograph of Mystery Player A. There's one in the bedroom. Mystery Player A.
With the chocolate fudge one. It's the last one. Oh, really? The last one. The actual. Oh, that's smashed, Lexi. It is? Can you not tell?
It's a mystery. Now, what we've done in the past before with the mystery players is we've held on to them until they got released, until they announced it, and then we shipped it out to whoever got it. We did that with a few mystery redemptions in the past. Randoming off is also something that can be done.
Oh, this is expired.
It's not expired. It's freezer.
It's chunky.
So if you don't want to wait 4 or 5 months,
You can't get chunky.
we can random this off as well.
You don't get it. It's not good.
Then throw it out.
Yeah.
Stop giving me attitude.
Well,
At this point, I would just say random it off because it can be moved. Are there any clues to who the mystery guys are? There's always rumors. Sometimes they're true, sometimes they're not true. So probably the fairest thing to do is to random it off. Because if it's not who it's rumored to be for some reason, then it's not going to be worth as much. So we got Super Baseball. So we'll just put that into a random. Oh, Nolan Ryan for the Mets. I like it. Wasn't there long.
whoa, what is that?
That's Nolan Ryan.
Everybody upstairs? Everyone.
Well, except for the people who just got here.
Fight.
Well, there's a mystery player A and a mystery player B. And it could be any of the big rookies that is going to be brought up later in the season. From Vlad to Eloy to Bo Bichette to Nick Senzel. It could be any of those guys.
Daddy, can I go in the iPad?
Yeah, it's right at the corner.
Yay. Yay. Daddy. I know. Take that toy.
And your coat is ready.
So this is one of those one of those scratch-off cards. All right, so you got Clayton Kershaw. There's a little scorecard and instructions on the back, and then the things to scratch off in the middle there. So it took so long to find out.
Can you help me to get
No, I
it?
can't help you right now, sweetie.
I know how to do it.
Ask your sister to help you. I think the last one was like 9 months before they finally announced who it was. I think that was Chrome.
Go upstairs into the bed.
So most guys are going to random it off. And we got George Springer for the Astros. So just one so far. I can't help it that you guys put so much stuff on there it doesn't work anymore. It's kind of an inconvenience to me too. So Ozzy Albies, short print. And let's see. So PBS formed. And the time we did hold it, it was actually because it was multiple cards. We had pulled what was called a golden ticket. And it was going to be all the guys who had Topps Now cards that day. And we held it, I think it took about 4 months for those to get redeemed and come in. Francisco Lindor. But in that case, there was like 4 different cards that came in, and they were all 101s. I think we had a Reese Hoskins was the most notable player that came out that day on Topps Now. You got the 2 Pirates rookies there. Reggie. And there's also the possibility that it could not be a rookie. It could be a throwback guy. It could be a guy like Mike Trout, Acuna. Otani, whatever the heck they want to do, really. So we got Sean Doolittle. And we got a chrome refractor here of Jordan Hicks, numbered 53 out of 570. So 53 out of 570, Jordan Hicks. You got Corey Kluber, short print. And we got an action one here. So last night, the Braves ended up pulling the Acuna short print. And there's still room for Brave short prints in this case. Ozzy Albies. So that is the action short print. Ozzy Albies. Love you too. Got Ahmed Rosario for the Mets. Ooh, I like this. This is a cool one. So it's not just your ordinary relic. It's a little thicker cut here. Hey, sweetie. There. So we got Almora, Rosario, Donaldson, Bench, and Arenado. Very interesting comparison. Your World Series champions, Boston Red Sox. This is box number 2 still. Right? 2 or 3? Hold on. Yeah, 2. Yeah, I was wondering. O'Hearn, Mookie Betts, Chance Adams, and Loaziga. Here. Kipnis, Renfroe. I think Renfroe's going to bounce back a little bit from his slow start last year. David Price, J.P. Crawford as a Mariner. Pat Neshek, Brock Holt, Derek Dietrich, who continues to improve. Denard Span, Ben Zobrist, JBJ. And we got a museum collection gold parallel, hand numbered 71 out of 99, Miguel Cabrera. So we'll get that in a thick sleeve here. And I'm kind of feeling a 120 on this one. Do I have one handy? It's a 130. I might not. Let's see how this fits. Oh no, 130. Miguel Cabrera for the Tigers, number /99. So we're on a pretty good case here. I gotta say I am happy with how they've been coming out so far. And finishing up box number 2, which would then, of course, mean we move on to 3, right? And we got Trevor Story. We'll skip. We'll do 1, 2, skip a few. What else we got here? Any more surprises in box number 2? I think we've tapped out box number 2 for all that we could. So far, pretty solid on what we're picking up here. And we got JD Martinez for the Red Sox. All right. So Christian Stewart and Dewell Lugo. Nick Birdie. Again, a fireballing reliever. One of 2 brothers clocked over 100 miles an hour in different minor league systems. And both recovering from Tommy John. Is that a surprise? They both throw 100. They both got Tommy John. So Willie McCovey. Yeah, all the cards are facing the same way. Isn't that great? Why can't they do that for all sets? Cards facing the same way and mystery autographs all the time for Mark-Down. Let's do it. It is all about that base, about that base. Plenty of base. There's Jacob deGrom. And Jay Bruce, who made his way to the Mariners as part of the deal that sent away Jared Kelenic and brought in Robinson Cano. Still not happy about that one, but what can you do? Box number 3. I might be able to get all these in the same garbage bag. We'll see. Box loader. Do I have any Panini 1? No, we were 1 and done. My football allocations have been brutal this year. All right, so if anybody wants personals of Optic Contenders, I suggest you head over to the website now and get them in. Oh, look at that. Thurman Munson. Yankees. That's a cool one. So, yeah. I mean, they're only giving me peanuts for football this year. I don't know why. All right. Numero trace. But we hit that nice 1-on-1 quad patch Dan Marino. That was definitely a highlight. And 2 Saquon Barkleys in our case break. But they're a little too pricey to bring in now. Brandon Nimmo for the Mets. Well, my biggest hit of this year so far? I don't know. It's tough. We had the Dan Marino 101 quad patch. That was pretty good. We had the Jackie Robinson cut signature. That was pretty badass. What else? We've had a lot of good hits. We've had a lot of good hits. It's hard to say. Anybody else memory good? You know, we're still voting on last year's hit of the year. That's going to end soon, and there's going to be a giveaway tied into that. So if you haven't voted yet, please do. And we got Eric Thames for the Brewers. The ping pong card. That was a fun card. We have never hit another ping pong card again. Nolan Gorman, yeah, that was a good one. We hit 3 Mickey Mantle autos in January, actually. But they're nice, and emotionally, they're going to be hit of the year candidates. But it's probably not even close, to be honest. The Keston Hero was last year. And I'm surprised it hadn't gotten as many votes, because that might have been the highest dollar amount card. On card and cuts. I think one, were they all cuts? They might have all been cuts. One might have been on a postcard. I know we had a Joe DiMaggio on a postcard. Yeah, the one was on I don't remember if it was cut off of a postcard, though. It's a good question. So we got Juan Soto. Oh, yes. How can we forget that? We had a number to 10 Triple H, Stephanie McMahon, and Kurt Angle that we hit in WWE Legends. That was a recent pull. Last year was a Mahomes National Treasure. Actually, that one is probably the most valuable card we hit last year, but that probably didn't happen, and that probably didn't cross over the dollar amount of the Hura until he got voted MVP, I would say. And now his stuff is ridiculous. Last year we had a Hank Aaron in high tech. I don't think we had a Hank Aaron in Bowman's Best this year. We did have some nice Bowman's Best hits, though. Acuna to 99. We had Ohtani. And I think this year, it was this year that we hit the 2017 Judge Atomic Refractor Redemption in Bowman's Best. There's Laureano. That Jerry Rice auto was cool, yeah. That was numbered out at 2. Buster Posey scratch off. So I guess the moral of this story, Babe Ruth auto last year too, yeah. Can't forget that one. Brandon Lowe. That was my personal favorite. That quad booklet. That was an awesome pull. And that was historic autographs. They got plenty of their stuff on hand. More coming down the pipe. A lot of people seem excited about their comic avalanche. Yes, the Ripken to 3 was out of Flawless. Since it's Panini, it's not as much as you'd think it would be, but it's still a good hit worth mentioning. And that's why we ship all cards. The exact reason why we ship all cards. Why should I be getting $20 a piece off of everybody else's Mahomes? That wouldn't be right. Eugenio Suarez. I don't care if it's Donruss or Topps Heritage. All cards ship every time. It's up to you what you're going to do with them. I don't know why. Yeah, this has the same code, but it's got a different feel to it. Yeah, we do. Flip stock. All right. These are interesting ones. They got the odds on here. These are tough. 1 in every 610 packs. So it would have been nice if it was the O'Hearn for the Royals, but still. 1 in every 610 packs. So 1 in every few cases. So if you look at the back of the card, right, and compare it, it's going to be tough to show on camera, but it's a lot glossier on the back. And on the front, it's dull, and it feels rougher. So basically, the way the back of the card is supposed to feel is on the front and vice versa. So this is a flip stock, and that's going to go for the Royals. You got well worth more than the $12 for the Royals. Way more. What do commons of this go for? Like 15? I don't know. 15 to 20? And it's a rookie card, so it might even fetch a little bit more. Cool. We get lucky with the flip stocks. I think I still have a flip stock that I pulled a long time ago. Was it David Ross, catcher for the Cubs? Something Ross. Diana Ross? I don't know. So Xander Bogaerts. Well, now you're going to have to wait until the recap. How dare you talk when I'm speaking? That's half an hour detention for you. No, you got a flip stock. So the back of the card is glossy instead of the front, and the front of the card is rough instead of the back. Odds of pulling one of these is 1 in every 610 packs. And it's a rookie card, so if either of those develop into decent pitchers, maybe Brad Keller might. I don't know about Heath Philmeyer. He's not on my radar. Well, isn't that how that usually turns out? Last Team Mojo, common around here. Got Miguel Andujar. So Yankees. Last year they were kind of tough. It was a lot of Victor Caratini and stuff like that they were hitting. Of course, then again, we opened up, you open up something like Flawless. We hit a game-used Chris Bryant cleat piece. It was actually a piece of the spike. That was a hit of the year candidate too. The Chris Bryant cleat. And another hit of the year candidate would have been the Ohtani. I think it was out of 25 in that break. So yeah, we got a lot of hit of the year candidates already, and the year's just begun, and we've got a long ways to go before the year is over. We're not even close to Cleveland. Oh, yeah, thank goodness, years before Cleveland. We're not even close to Chicago yet. Yeah, I hit that this year. He was asking hit of the year candidates for this year. And then we got sidetracked on all the cool stuff we hit last year. So now we're telling all those who are watching and maybe haven't gotten in with us all the cool stuff that they're missing and that they should feel bad. No, we never want to make anybody feel bad. So you need to start buying in. Then you'll feel better. You will if you hit something. Hit's not guaranteed. Apollo 13 comes home. Yeah, no, not going to Cleveland. Well, it's probably safer. There's Ryan O'Hearn. That would have been real cool for a flip stock. So, Jameson Taillon, Pirates, Clubhouse Collection card. So, Piratas, they were one of the last teams taken. All right, this box looks pretty full. Move on to the next one. Yeah, man, Cleveland. We couldn't play Angry Birds in Cleveland. It was bad. That and couldn't conduct business. I guess that was worse. Edwin Encarnacion. We are hitting some fun stuff here. A worldwide search. I will try, Craig. I'll even call Brian Gray if I have to. How's that sound? I actually have to, so there's a little issue with one of the hits that we had from them. We'll try to find you some Leaf Holiday. They came out with it the following year. There's Javier Baez, but instead of 5 cards or seven cards in a box, I think it was only 1, and it just didn't look like it was as much fun. So we did, and it was way more expensive per hit. So we just kind of didn't get into it. So we're doing good here with some nice heritage hits. Pops was asking what were your favorite heritage hits so far. So we already showed them on Twitter. And we'll have a few more nice ones to do tomorrow. Somebody was getting them all sold. I forget who, but somebody had a buyer for those. Oh, look at this. I love minis. Well, if you thought, hey, the Angels had a nice one the other night, last night, not going to hit anything else, right? No. There's a reason why the big teams are the big teams. So we got a mini here of Mike Trout, numbered 84 out of 100. So Mike Trout mini for the Angels. All right, closing out box number 3 here. And we got Jim Palmer and Blake Snell. So again, I mean, let's face it, that mystery player hit is great. A lot of times in Heritage, it's not the hits that end up being the biggest cards of the break, although in this case it might be. We'll see. But these oddball, super short prints, even the regular short prints in general, again, there's a lot of guys collecting Heritage Master sets. Yeah, that's not a bad turnout. Blake Snell. Very Trout-friendly box this was. I knew there was something fishy about it. I amuse myself sometimes. Other times I annoy my wife. So Justin Verlander. Yeah, in this case, since it's one card, we're going to random it off. We randomed off the last one we did in Topps Chrome, so we'll set that as the precedent. But one time we did hold on to it because it was more than one card. It was a golden ticket a couple of years ago in Topps. But no, it's going to be random. Every team gets a spot. Excuse me. All right, so we're halfway home in this break, so we still have 3 more boxes to go, and we got a pretty good start here. Just trying to separate my piles a little bit better here so they don't fall over. Any Tigers hits? Yeah, this one. So that was the key hit for the Tigers there. All right, moving right along. Box number 4. And anniversary card time. I want to see a poster box loader. Where are they hiding at? Yes, hand numbered. Which you'll see sometimes in sets like this. So, Angels, Paul Doyle. So you'll see it in Ginter. You'll see it in this. I think there might be 1 or 2 other places that you'll see it. All right, moving along. We're past the halfway mark now. So I'm hoping we see 1 more auto. Like 1 actual live in our hands autograph.
You almost done?
We're halfway there. Living on a prayer. Are you sure that's Ginter or Gypsy Queen? Gypsy Queen tends to have the shiny box toppers. So it's a few bucks. Justin Upton. But if it's shiny, it sounds like it's Gypsy Queen. The abuse I endure every day.
Are you taking this off next week, Mom?
I am actually due for it.
I have to sleep tonight.
Yes. I have to breathe tonight.
That's questionable.
Yeah. It was 2. Wasn't one of them an autograph? Come on, how could you not want a Nick Jonas autograph? Max Muncy? So there's one thing that I am a little concerned about here, and that is this Survivor break. We only have 1 spot filled on it. If we're not digging it, I'm going to retool it. It'll be pick your team, and it'll be a little bit different format. Oh, you got Big Jonas and Mini Jonas. I got you. The framed one, I guess. So you didn't even get a Jonas auto. That's what it is. You're jealous you didn't get a Jonas auto. He doesn't sign very easily. What do we got here? Polling stations. Voting age lowered to 18. Drinking age raised to 21. What's wrong with that picture? In order to make a decision about politics, you need to be able to drink heavily. Come on. Let's get with the program. Christian Yelich, your reigning, defending National League MVP. Zach Wheeler, who's not looking to give home team discounts out. Well, his home team is not looking to give out money very easily. And on top of that, the injuries that he's had kind of make it actually a substantially smart decision. So we'll see what happens by the All-Star break. Is Zach Wheeler finally arrived? Nolan Ryan, almost a no-hitter. It would only take about, 40 years later before Johan Santana would finally do it. And Mike Trout with a scratch-off. This has been a good Mike Trout box. At this point, can it get any better? Well, that could certainly help. Chrome, Mike Trout, 737 out of 999. So there you go. Another Trout for the pile. No catch and release here. All Trouts are big fishes. H to the Izzo, Anthony Rizzo. So again, we are on box numero cuatro. All right, we got an action shot. Quiet on the set. Lights. Camera. And action. Alex Bregman for the Astros. So Alex Bregman with the action shot. Which, at least the way that the singles prices are looking on Heritage coming right out the gate, looks like it's the money shot too. Looks like we got a lot of master set builders out this year. Shohei Ohtani, DH/pitcher. Former Nippon Ham fighter. And we got our hit here. It's going to be another chip off the old relic coming up. Yeah, but then they expire. It's not like Panini where you can send them expired stuff and they'll give you. Carlos Correa. And I could picture Topps accidentally putting no winners in those lottery tickets. Just saying. All right, let's see what's in this stack. It'd be interesting to see if people would value the unscratched ones after they expired. Yastrzemski and Betts. So that would automatically go to the Red Sox. So we'll stick that in there. Yeah, usually Tops will tell you day late and dollar short. Upper Deck will give you up to a year. In the past, they told you to pound salt after a year. From what I've heard, though, you know, especially with all the talk about redemptions, the class action suit, which I find it ironic that it's against Panini because I feel like the fact that Topps doesn't honor the expired ones should make them the target before Panini on that subject. But, you know, the whole redemption thing. And, you know, I mean, I get why it's frustrating for collectors to have to wait for redemption cards. I got a couple Topps ones that I'm sitting on that, you know, I don't want a replacement on. You know, Chris Bryant's stock is a little down lately. I don't want to get a replacement on him. So do a password reset. As long as you remember what email address you used. And JD Martinez for the Red Sox, the next hit. Should still be in there. So JD Martinez for the Red Sox. And almost done with box number 4. So we do have boxes of this available for personal breaks if anybody's interested. And new Cardinal, Paul Goldschmidt. Leaf and Onyx are always fast with the redemptions. So that's always a plus. TriStar never had a problem with their redemptions. Well, we had a minor problem, but it was easily fixed. The codes were never loaded into their computer system, but they didn't give any hassle on that. There are some that are not posted. Heritage is not posted. The new historic autographs, basically the recent stuff. D. Gordon for the Mariners. I will be eventually getting that pin post up to date. But we got TriStar Platinum Baseball sitting around here. We've got boxes of WWE Undisputed. So there's plenty of stuff to go around. The only thing that we don't have a lot of, actually we don't have any of right now, is football. I have 9 boxes left of Contenders Optic available for pre-sale. That's it, 9. All right, so then we got that, and we got the double case break with the inner case. Starlin Castro for the Marlins. I'm glad he's back in the National League. I feel like he's more of a National League type guy. Yeah, we got baseballs. We got the newest ones. So $115 a box. TriStar Platinum Baseballs. And you get, I think, 1 gold and another specialty ball in a case, if I remember correctly. Plus 1 superstar per case. So we do have baseballs. We have other ones too, but that's the one fresh off the line here. Trevor Story. In a purple box? I don't know. I usually get all the baseballs too, so unless it's like a product that somebody came out with on a lower scale and it's not available at the distributor, which that's possible. There's a lot of that stuff out there now. Jose Ramirez. All right, so that is box number 4. So we're now on box number 5. Numero 5. Yeah, somebody asked me the other day about the Houston ones. So those individual ones are long gone. I wonder if they're going to have a Boston set this year. So that'd be cool if they had a Boston set. Box number 5. Oh, we got a poster. There we go. We finally got a poster box loader. So Nolan Arenado for the Rockies. That's kind of cool. We'll fold that back up the way it came in. Yeah, they had a series too that they were doing, I guess, direct. I'll have to see. Maybe I'll contact Janice and see if they have any more of those. I want to see more Fanatics stuff. We did great with the Fanatics balls, the next level baseballs, the hockey pucks. Kind of wanted to see more of the Fanatics. Suggested retail price was pricey, but they gave such a decent markup on it that really we were still able to come in with a good price on those. Buster Posey for the Giants. We got another refractor chrome. They're all hiding in the second half of the case. I mean, the baseballs I get the most excited for are the Onyx ones. The preferred players. We got to get in some of those baseball bats soon. Chris Davis. action. And is it any coincidence that it is the same guy that it was the poster for? Nolan Arenado, action. And it's cool that he's a topic of conversation. Well, speaking of topics of conversation, there's Bryce, baby. I guess his colors won't change too much, right? Just going to have some pinstripes some games. So Bryce Harper signing in what seemed like a compromise contract. I mean, there's a few products that have things like that. Usually you'll find that in stuff like triple threads or what was the one that we hit the Barry Larkin in? Was it Tier 1 or Museum Collection that we hit that one-on-one? I don't remember. But those are two of the sets that we've hit. Those kind of bat pieces with the name on them, the bat barrels. Aaron Nola. And we are, yeah, Museum Collection. Yeah, plus after a while the listings expire. Oh, we are Marshall. News flashbacks. Ronald Acuna Jr. Awesome. Aaron Nola. Awesome. 440 out of 570. So another refractor. And another guy who got extended this year. You know, they're getting smart with these kids. Pay him a little bit now, or you'll pay arbitration up to wazoo later. So again, we are box number 5 in a 6-box break in the middle stack of packs here. And there's Will Myers. Giancarlo Stanton. Scooter Gannett for Los Rojos. And we'll open up one more pack here. Oh, for fuck. Fuck. All right, give me a minute. I need to compose myself. All right, I think I'm over it. No, wait. Fuck. Am I over it? No, wait. Hold on. Hold on. Holy sh... This is unbelievable. Got a mystery auto. And then we got one of these. I feel better now. I always like bringing that toy out every once in a while. You know what? Screw this. I'm just gonna take this one out. If I'm showing this, I ain't got nothing else to hide. Numbered 40 out of 70. I'm gonna get this. Yes, I know I broke a major rule here, but I want this card to be protected. Ain't nothing in here that's gonna be close to what's in my hand right now. Are you ready for this? Gonna need a cleanup in aisle 2. Is this a hit of the year candidate? $40 out of 70. Red ink. Shohei Ohtani. That gonna be hit of the night? Holy cow. If Robert Kraft was watching, he'd be like, what was her name? Yeah, it's a nice hit. All right, Hector, now I'm not sleeping tonight. Thank you. All right. There ain't nothing else in here. All about that base, about that base. Is the auto clean? I don't know. It might be a poop stain in there. No, the auto looks pretty clean. No streaks or anything. A little Windex will take that out, I hear. Red ink, mama. You all right?
No.
It's probably more than that. I haven't looked for any comps on that card, but why would I? Now I might have to. Well, I said I thought there'd be 2 autos in this half of the case, and I guess I was right. Little did I expect it that they would be that big, but I know what last year's went for. They're not going for that much. They're probably going for a decent amount. You think that gets hit of the year nomination? I think it does. So this teaches everybody here a lesson. All right, you get into a half case break with dibs, and we had that big, Trout short print come out yesterday, and you say, oh, there couldn't possibly be anything better for my team. I already got my big one, and then you drop them. Thank goodness, Hector, you did not do that. So I don't know why I'm top-loading this Eric Hosmer, but I just did, and I'm going to undo that because we're going to save it for something else. That was a big hit. I feel like a constipated zombie right now. Just total brain fart. Oh. Yeah, I didn't think they'd be over 1,000 last year. What were they going for, like 4 or 5 grand or something like crazy like that? Maybe even more. And here's another guy who signed an extension. Lots of pitchers that have club controllability getting some money this winter. So I think there's not really much of a concern for a work stoppage since baseball players have probably the friendliest of CBA terms. Well, the big hits still keep on coming at Marc-Down Entertainment. Shohei Ohtani red. Got Killebrew and Martinez there. Yeah, we'll have to look at centering. Looks pretty good on this one. Side to side looks pretty close. I never can tell bottom to top. Back looks spot on. I think this should gem. I would definitely grade that. If Beckett's taking submissions in New York, I might be able to get that sent in. Can you imagine if this was the personal case break? Could the personal case break be even better? Maybe you're missing out. Who knows? Got Brandon Lowe. Laureano. So again, some big stuff coming out tonight. I got hot hands. If anybody's looking for a personal, let me know. Francisco Lindor for the Indians. Scratch off. Scratch and sniff. Smells like sweaty gym socks. Harrison Bader. And we still have one more box to go. Dustin Pedroia. Black parallel. All right, so people are settling. Probably got them in breaks. I know one guy pulled a couple. Busted a bunch of heritage cases and had a couple big hits, including Ohtani's. So we're 1 for 1. How's that sound? All right, 2019 Heritage, the final box of our first case. Do you want me to put another half case up? We've only sold one personal box, so I got 11 of them left. Optic Contenders looking pretty good for tomorrow. A 10-box inner case of Optic Contenders. I got a rookie here. Bernardo Carbo, but you can't see it. And then Danny Breeden for the Reds. Cardinals are 115. Bills are 115. Dolphins are 70. Chargers are 70. Seahawks are 60. Bucks are 65. The Redskins are 35. The Panthers are 85. Cowboys are 80. Texans are 55. Colts are 65. The Jags are 50. The Jets are 100. The Raiders are 50. And again, that is an inner case of Contenders Optic plus a 2015 Prism case, which is already here and ready to go. All right. Chris Bryant. Some big hits tonight, and we don't even know where one of them's going yet. The more teams you got, the better chances you have of hitting. We got a mystery auto and a red ink Shohei Ohtani. There's 5 spots in the rebreak in that too. The rebreak is a repack that I started doing last year. And there's the other one. There was 2 cards like this. It's the then and nows, and there's like a machine issue, and that one corner keeps getting screwed up, so that card's junk. So I put it together. Everybody seemed happy with the baseball one, so I put football up. And then we will have a very big premium version that covers all of what we do here at Marc-Down Entertainment. So look out for that as well. Christian Yelich. And we'll have further details on that we'll announce in the very near future. First, we got to get the football one announced, right? A time and a date. So, I'm going to have some fun. Alex Bregman. Regular short print to go with that action variation you just got. Hector's racking them up. Final box. There's Laureano. Brandon Lowe. Shohei Ohtani. Jeff McNeil. Michael Kopech. Kyle Tucker. Willie Dames. Yeah, it's always about law of averages. Some breaks are going to be huge, and some breaks are going to be huge kicks in the ass. But if you're consistent, what comes out should be consistent. I mean, I've seen it many a time where somebody will strike out a few times in a row, and they'll be like, "Oh, I'm not getting my team this time," and then it's going to be like a, top rookie hit that comes out next time around. I've seen people that have dropped their team. They picked it up, and then they dropped it. And they should have never dropped it. Something big comes out. But you see what we pull consistently. Rhys Hoskins. And, I don't like to put together junk. I like to put together fun mixers. Ho ho ho! Aaron Nola. French parallel. So Aaron Nola, French. Again, those usually fall about 2 per case, so I think we're done on those. Jose Barrios for the Twins. Last box. So will we get another relic, or will we see another real one auto? We'll find out very soon. All right, here we we go. Scratch off of Freddie Freeman. I mean, I gotta say, there's Al Kaline. Thought yesterday's half was pretty good, but this clearly blows that out of the water. This entire case was stacked. You couldn't get wrong in either half. There would definitely be some hits to be had. That's for sure. Scary how Andrelton Simmons keeps creeping closer and closer to being a 300 hitter. All right, last stack of packs. Let's make it count. And if we got any requests for personals, some of the hot new stuff that's in here includes steel engravings, TriStar Platinum Balls, WWE Undisputed is back. And we got Joey Votto. Wilson Contreras. And last pack. And Adam Jones will be the last short print we pull. And who's going to get that final hit? Ryan Healy. And 24 home runs. Average was a big drop. Hopefully that balances out next year. It's got to even that out a little bit. Evan Longoria. So had a rough first season for the Giants. I think the Giants had a rough season overall. Miguel Andujar. Javier Baez, and that's a chrome. And again, don't miss this recap. When we recap, you will ooh and ah 467 out of 999. And that's immediately following this stack of cards. Who is our last hit going to be? All about that base. The Beatles broke up on April 10th. They didn't last too deep into the 70s, did they? But they dominated the 60s. Guess they were happy with that. Bob Gibson, Max Scherzer. And Indians, Jose Ramirez, Clubhouse Collection. All right, it's hit recap time. So it's going to be a close vote for hit of the night, I think. I think there's going to be much debate over what card is going to get hit of the night. So we got Jose Ramirez for the Indians. We have the French parallel, Aaron Nola for the Phillies. Dustin Pedroia back in black for the Red Sox. Nola with a refractor chrome as well. Action, Nolan Arenado for the Rockies. JD Martinez, Red Sox. Alex Bregman, action for the Astros. Aaron Judge, action for the Yankees. Billy Hamilton in black. Action, Ozzie Albies. A flip stock, Heath Philmeyer and Brad Keller for the Royals. Jameson Taillon for the Pirates. This little itty bitty mini Mike Trout, number to 100 for the Angels. And your top three, we got a hand-numbered relic of Miguel Cabrera, 71 out of 99. Where do we go from there? How about a real mystery right here? Mystery Player A. This will be randomed off to one spot per team. Mystery Player A. And then this one will have you see in red right there. 40 out of 70. It's showtime, folks. Shohei Ohtani, 40 out of 70. Red ink auto. I'll see if I can get a video guy, yeah. I'll get the post up, and if I can get a video person, they'll do it tonight. Otherwise, I'll get somebody to do it tomorrow. So, it's getting close to the midnight hour, so we'll see what I can do. So, anybody have any requests for any personals? Again, we're filling up some breaks. We got football scrolling right at the bottom of your screen right now. 10 boxes of Optic Contenders, 12 boxes of 2015 Prism Hobby, 5 spots in the rebreak as a skunk bonus. Cardinals are 115 and they're loaded in both ends. Bills are 115. Dolphins and Chargers 70 apiece. Seahawks are 60. Bucks got sold. Hold on. I just realized that. Bucks got sold in between videos, so let me fix that. Forgot about that. So Bucks are gone. All right, that's fixed. So Redskins are 35. Panthers are 85. Cowboys are 80. And I got to wait for the rest of them to come up because I don't remember. Jets are 100. Raiders, I think, are 50. And I might have missed one or two. But that's what I can do from memory. So last call for anything. Otherwise, we'll sign off for the night. We didn't do too bad. Not bad at all. I'll have to share these with Tops. And then we'll see about rounding them off the mystery. So if you're interested in a personal of Optic Contenders, it's available right now on the website. You've seen what's happening with football boxes. I'm not the only one getting shafted on allocations here. I think there's some hoarding and stuff going on somewheres abouts. So don't wait until they jump up $20 the first day, like the last, I don't know, 4 releases have. Get in now. 2017 Optic Contenders goes for over $200 a box. All right, these things are jumping. I would never pay $200 a box because it's really all about Pat Mahomes at that point. But get them while they're still 150. Don't wait till they climb to 200. All right, that's all I got. So we'll rip you a new one tomorrow. Again, we're on pace for football to happen. So let's sell that one out and have a good night. Take it easy.